Do people think that they can just bend time or warp it, maybe stretch it? Because I don't know. I don't know if I'm the odd one, but whenever someone tells me, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna work hard," because then when I'm 55 or 60, I'm gonna retire and live life well. And in my mind, I'm like, who told you? Like, how did you get this piece of information that you're gonna live up to 55? Like, you could die tomorrow. You could die today. I don't know. It's. I think it's a level of insanity that is pretty common. We have the tendency of thinking that we can just, lend people time and borrow people's time whenever we want, whenever we're sad, or whenever we want to have fun. We should be more careful with not only our time, but people's time, the people that are around you. Time is limited, and I see people not using it properly. Again, we don't control time, time controls us. And if we don't take drastic decisions, if we don't make major changes in life, like quitting a job or moving to another country, getting a divorce when, it's plodding along, we might regret it. The regrets with people at their deathbeds, they are usually similar. They don't surprise us or shock us. It's usually, oh, I wish I should have undertaken more hobbies. I should have been more present to the people that I loved, to my family. I should have traveled more. I should have quit that job that, drained my life. The regrets are usually similar from everyone. You don't usually hear people saying, "Yeah, I wish I have, bought that huge buffalo in the 70s." Like it's not, or I wish I have, had that second burrito. It's like it's not that. Depending on how good the first burrito was, though, I kind of get that, man or woman, probably a man. Um, anyway, life, it's something that we cannot control, but we should take drastic decisions. And what does that mean? To live with a little bit more discomfort, because living now for most has become a little bit easier than before. You know, if you have access to, a remote job, internet, you can live for a year without even leaving your apartment. You can just be there. You can order food. You can work from home. You can order anything. It's pretty insane the way that we live nowadays, or at least that some of us are allowed to live nowadays. So falling into a comfort zone has become, you know, I think the worst thing of this generation, maybe, and even a few past generations too. We're kind of all included because we're advancing too fast to even make differences between maybe the lingo, using words like, I don't know, aura, and I don't know the other ones that kids are using. But anyway, guys, you are not gonna live forever, and you don't know when you're gonna die. So if you wake up tomorrow morning, luckily, be grateful and do something with it. You know, I quit my job. I'm moving to Thailand now. I'm from Brazil. I'm in Brazil now. I'm gonna be moving to Thailand, and then I'm gonna live in Vietnam for a year after Thailand. I've done that before. I've traveled a lot. I've done quite a lot of things. And I have a weird feeling nowadays that I really love, which is if I were to die, I wouldn't be as scared as I was a few years ago. Talking about death used to scare the, out of me. Cannot swear on YouTube. But I think I cannot swear. I don't know. Anyway, nowadays it doesn't. Because when I rekindle fondest memories that I have, I feel, oh, my life has been pretty great. It's fine. I don't want to, like, I really don't want to die now. I have a lot to do. But if it were to happen, it wouldn't be as bad as I used to think, you know? And, regretting your whole life, it's such a powerful negative feeling. It's such a huge, insane burden that I cannot even imagine. And it's common. People just regret because, they didn't quit a job or because they weren't around enough. It's, I don't know. I think people are so afraid of making drastic decisions in life that they don't realize that life will make those drastic decisions for us. And those are an accident, a pathology, or death itself. Maybe being impaired for the rest of your life. I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. And you have people around you. You probably have already lost someone that was close to you, or you know someone that has. And I mean, I have. And I don't know if the people that I actually lost, if they had a great life. I feel and I know that some of them actually regret it a lot, and it hurts to think about that because how could us allow that? And we do. Even people with privilege, people that have always had the condition to make drastic decisions, because of course I'm not going to say that everyone had the same opportunities. It's not like that. But the decisions can be small. It doesn't need to be necessarily quitting a job, but not postponing a family lunch. Like, be around. It's important because they might die tomorrow, or you might die tomorrow. It's we don't control time. Time controls us, and that should be clearer. We should wake up in the morning grateful and not like, oh my God, that's a terrible feeling. It's crazy. No, you were granted another day. And we act like we have that day and we have all the following days and all the following weeks. No, we don't have it. The days have us until they decide not to. But we act like this mastermind of time. Loud car. Sorry. I don't control sound either. I hope it's working. It's a device. But yeah, we act like we own time. Like, how does this happen? Like, how do people just think, yeah, I can do it next week? No, you cannot. You're gonna find out if you can, if you were allowed to live up to there. But as in now, you cannot say I'll do it tomorrow. You just can't say that because you don't know if you're gonna be around tomorrow. Like, how is it so common to say that? No, no, yeah, no, I'll do it in a couple of weeks. How do you know? Maybe it's your intention, but why would you intend to postpone something for so long? And it creates this huge snowball of regret that um, it's quite saddening. So yeah, I'm back. Making videos. I don't want to postpone that. I was a little bit away because, well, I returned to Brazil and I was undergoing different projects, and I left this one aside, but I wanted to retake it now. I think it's a good time. It's 2026, guys, and you don't own it. 2026 owns you. Just embrace that. It's a good feeling. It's gonna be worth it. Live your life. Wake up in the morning tomorrow and say, hell yeah, baby. It's worth it. I mean it. Thank you.